Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. We are out and about working. There's some rotted wood up about right there. Actually, no, it's right there. The tip of my finger is right there. So right now they want us to, I peeled out all the loose stuff. It was dry rot and water rot and all sorts of rot. And see if we can Bondo it. I don't know if it'll stay up there. I told her, I said, I'll try what I can. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So we'll do what we can do. We'll try. We'll try. It's the best we can do. What's up, Russell? Shut that noisemaker off. We'll try what we can try. Make sure I can get this open. Then I need something to goop out this Bondo. Lightly set it on there. I don't know how that's going to work, to tell you the truth. I'm probably going to have to get something smooth, too, to spread it. The Bondo. So there's some wood rot from a leak right here. She wants me to see if I can Bondo it for now. And then she's trying to figure out why there's a gap in between there. I think it's because that this wall isn't, it's been like that probably since it was made, honestly. Because it looks like that might be 90 and that's not 90, so it creates a gap. Anyways, I was at this house last week. It's an empty house, doing repairs. I was doing mini lines, what else, which I have to wait till some come in. Just ordered them this morning. Or no, last night was it? Last night. They shipped them this morning. They'll be in tomorrow. I did a whole bunch of other light stuff in here. This isn't the one that I did stuff on and she was complaining that I did extra. Because she said, oh, that wasn't on the work order. This one, though, she does know I did do 2 things extra, at least, because I told her about it. The slider closet doors were off the track. And she said nobody was in here. I'm like, well, it sure looks like someone was. There was tracks that were broken off. There's this, that, and the other. She's like, oh, the carpet people must have did that. It's like, yeah. They probably needed to pull the carpet out, so they took it off the track and ended up breaking it. So I would send that bill to them if I was them. The repair bill of fixing those sliding closet doors, they broke them, so I had to fix them. Anyways, hey Elijah, I am looking for, what am I looking for? Like a spread, like a putty knife. I know where one is, but I have a second one like it. See, here's some drywall spreading tools. It's not those. We got this one, but that's not a putty knife. We need one about that wide or a little skinnier. Where I usually put them, I'm not sure where they are. Welcome, people. Appreciate you coming by to our channel. I'm a handyman, so during the day, sometimes I do lives of my work. And then during the night, I do lives, talk about all sorts of stuff. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking. We do shooting content. All sorts of cool stuff. Found it. Yeah, we do lots of cool stuff. And we have a giveaway coming up. So to enter the giveaway, which is hats, t-shirts, not these, and stickers, it's free to enter. You just need to be a subscriber. That's going to happen here in the near future. So if you like that stuff, please consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up. Double tap the screen. Yeah, this should work. I also need to find a sharp razor knife for cutting screen, because I got some screen I need to put up. Hey, what's up, Rhodes? Do you have a thin plaster blade? I don't have a plastic one. That's what I'd prefer. I mean, I might have one in my van somewhere. I either have a red one or a blue one, which I'd prefer because I can dip it out of the container, but we'll use this. This is normally drywall knife. I should have a plastic one somewhere. But you know how it is with your work vans. You never have time to fix the disorder that it gets created in here over time, because you're always busy working. And then when you're not working, it's a weekend. You either go to church on Sunday like I do, or on the weekend, you're so bummed out and sick of work, you want to go chill out. Shooting, hiking. Last Saturday we went rappelling. We got some stuff for that coming up soon. near future as well. So it's like you just want to get away and relax. You don't want to work on Saturday. Of course, Sunday you go to church. Let's see, I might have one in this tool caddy here. There's a razor knife. I'm not sure if that's sharp enough though to cut screen. It's got a few nicks. It might work. Yeah. I could always use this too to mix it up. This would work. And I don't care if I get junk on this. This is like a cold steel for cutting concrete, chipping out concrete. That'll work to dip it out. And then I'll get some rags and wipe it off. I got some old rags over there. Wow, it went from 29 people to 17, back to 25, and now 9. Let's see here. What's up, Victor? How's it going, buddy? AT, what's up, AT? What's up, my little friend? Say hello to my little friend. Might have it up here, but this one should work just to spread it out of the can into my little mixer. It should work, my friend. Let's get some rags. There's one. Ta-da! What's up, beautiful Earth? How are you, bud? Let's see, is that my work order? That's another one that never wants to return my calls. She finally returned the call and I told her, I said, I kind of gave up because you weren't responding, and I messaged you 3 times, left 2 messages. She's like, yeah, I probably would have gave up too. It's for property management I take care of. It's always been hard to get a hold of her. She's a teacher. And then when I do get a hold of them, then it's hard to get a hold of them a second time. You're doing good? Awesome. Little is not a word that could be used to describe me. Little? You're not fat. I don't think you are. I mean, I haven't seen, but from here down, like from here up, I think. So we're doing some wood repair here, guys. Right there, see how it's rotted out? We're gonna put some, what do you call it? Bondo on it. Hopefully that works. Jesus loves you. He does. Amen. He loves you too, brother. I'm a Christian myself, Mr. Samuel Edits. Appreciate you coming in. We were just talking about that, excuse me, last night's live. I might dedicate Sundays to more biblical stuff. We might want to do that. I think it was good interaction last night. That was awesome. I liked it. Hey, what's up, DH? Welcome, bud. I already peeled out a lot of the loose stuff. It's right where 2 sheets of plywood is. One's that side of that joint, one's this side. And I told her, I said, to do it right, you really need to rip off the roof. Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm like, okay, what else do you do? I mean, it's sticking up funny. It's probably not going to stick, the stuff. All right, we'll put you guys right here because we're working. Let's see if I can do this backwards here. We're working right there where my finger's at. Repairs. Where it thins up in the rafters right behind you. Thins up? I don't know what thins up means. There is some, those little pokey looking things. Those little long skinny things. That's to keep birds off from making nests. The funny thing is they're still making one. What's up, Beyond? They still have one in amongst them. But yeah, that's to keep the birds out. But they still put nests up there. Yeah, they're to keep the birds out. But they're still making a nest right about there where my finger's at. Right about there, they're making a nest. So it's weird. That probably put her into shock. Suggestion to complete repair. I don't know, because she said she was going to have a roofer check it too. So who knows? It's a property manager. Well, what it is she's only allotted a certain amount of money a month to repair stuff. And I repaired this place about 4 months ago. What's up, Red? Appreciate it for the hot pepper. Love that hot pepper, by the way, because I like hot stuff. And nobody's been here since. So she's already spent probably like, right now the bill here right now is like almost 300. With this stuff in my time today, it'll be over 300. And then there was another, last time I spent like a whole day here. So that probably was another 500 roughly. So she's probably sunk in already from me about $800 to $900. Plus you've got new carpet and some other stuff. X pepper. I've never had pepper X. I've had Carolina Reaper sauce. I have some. I've had habanero raw. Let's see here. There's another one. I forget. There's another hot one that I've had raw. I think it's hotter. Ghost pepper. I believe I had a ghost pepper one time raw. Raw. Anywho. So, yep. Pepper X registers on the average 2.693 million on Scoville unit. Yep. Ghost pepper is 600. Carolina Reaper's what? It's over 1 million. I know that. Carolina Reaper. It comes out of the deposit. Probably. Somehow it probably does. Probably going to use up this whole keg, and it's not even all the way filled up. All right. Get my rag. Hoorah! Smells like my grandpa's shop where he used to work. Good old Bondo. Good old Bondo. Yeah, I don't know how that all works. Over time, that all adds up, obviously. Using blue hardener now instead of red. Interesting. Very interesting. I've always used red before. Like for our cars, when I was working on my own cars, putting Bondo on them. There we go. Mixing up the soup, guys. I don't know, where'd my spreader go, though? Okay, don't get hard on me before I get... come on, folks. That is not nice. At least it didn't splat on the concrete. Got on my ladder instead. It's because that heavy weight tips it over. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta be quick. I don't know how long it takes for that hardener to start hardening. My fingers are so buttery because my fingerprints got closed up with the Bondo. Wipe this off. Yeah, deposits, yeah, that's supposed to be for repairs, but I don't know what else. I don't do that side of taking care of stuff, so not sure. Let's see, this stuff is running enough. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna work very well. Wind's taking the tail. There's no way I'm going to plug this whole thing up. Wow, this stuff's unique. I've never done Bondo overhead. It's usually on a flat surface or on the side of a car. So it kind of spreads funny. It's dropping some out because of the light breeze. Who knows what else. Should be able to peel that off once it dries though. See if I can get that other one in here. Switch it off. This thingy. I got this box that has a round thingy on it I can use to press it in there, hopefully. It's already getting hard on us, folks. It's only the first layer. All right, let's get something to clean this stuff off. Carolina Reaper's average 1.6 to 1.5. Yeah, I was thinking 1.6. Guy who made Pepper X and the Carolina Reaper wants to make stronger peppers. I heard about that one. Tool Time with Desert Army. Yep. Red Knight. Tim the Cool Man. Tool Man. Tyler. Istrom the Handyman, right? Yep. Hey, Beyond. Thank you for the gold coin. All right, see if she got any toilet paper at this place I can wipe off my hands. I can't remember. I know that sometimes in rentals they got TP in here and sometimes they don't. See if this place got it. Yep, we got some in here. Try to get this off my hand and off my tools here before it gets too hard. I can always sand it off the residue because it's Bondo, so it's going to sand it off. It's just chipping off of my fingers, just peeling right off. As long as it gets hard enough and not rubbery. I don't mind working for the property management, it's just sometimes it's hardly worth my while because I charge by the hour. I think she makes, in some ways, depending on what I'm doing, she makes off of me. Because people would charge more than what I do when it comes to minimal stuff. All right, let that dry. While that's drying, I do need to do a, what do you call it? There's a screen somewhere that needs some help, so I bought a screen kit. I've got screen stuff, I don't think it's with me. Here it is. We got a bad screen right here, see this? So we got to fix that one. Someone tried fixing it, looks like, but they did a horrible job. So we need to take that screen out and rescreen it. Rescreener, boys and girls. It's weird. We had actually up to 29 people in here for like half a minute. Then it jumped to 17 and then to 22 or 23 and then down to nothing. Down to 7 or 8 or something. All right, let's get the screen out. Let's put you guys across the room over here. Da, 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 da. It's missing that pull tab for whoever rebuilt it last time. Oh, and they're all what you call them too? Broken. Probably why. Let's see here. I wonder, sometimes the kits come with new. Yeah, this one's definitely been messed with already. Probably because it's facing the sun all the time. It faces the hot sun in the afternoon there. And it wants to make it rot away. That's the second cockroach I found in here. This one's just about dying. The other one was dead. Alrighty. Putting a new screen together, folks. I don't think I can use this one. I'm pretty sure it's damaged. I can get a little play out of it, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get that much. As much as I need to get out of it. So we'll pull it undone and put a new screen in it. Yippers. I don't do this very often for her. But sometimes I've done it for this lady. This is the first time I'm doing it. Usually I drop it off at Ace Hardware, but they take forever to do it. 2 weeks. And then they say they called you and you weren't available. And I go in there a month later and they're like, no, we called you. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You never called me. So, yeah. Very interesting, huh? All right, that should work. See, this is a 3x84. See, I have some of this at home too, but it's either at home or in California, where I used to live. That deteriorates the screens. The sun? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it eats into it. Let's see, I should have a blade in my pocket here for cutting this. There we go. Put this stuff on there pretty good. But yeah, you don't want to cut it too deep, otherwise you'll cut into your nice screen you just bought. It's like a saran wrap, kind of like saran wrap? Is that how you call it? I think so. I don't think it came with little. Oh, it could be down in there. I know it came with new tubing. This kit. I'm all looking down at like a scope. Yeah, this stuff's on there. Wow, they really wrapped that stuff up. They ain't wanting that come undone. Usually it's a different type of plastic they wrap it in. Easier to get undone than this. Hey, this works too though. It's just a little hard to get undone. Especially because you can't really cut on it because it'll cut your screen you're working on. All right, my new stuff should be inside of this. There it is. Yo, buddy, you ever mess with eave troughs? Eave troughs. I'm not even sure what that is. You talk about like valleys? Where two valleys come together, like either on a hip or like a, where a hip comes down and meets into like another roof? Into valleys? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, gutters. No, I refuse to do gutters. I refuse to gutters because they're always a pain. And if I can get out of crawling out underneath an old mobile home or something like that, I will try to not do that either. I'll be like, no, I'm busy enough. I don't want to go crawling underneath a mobile home today. Or tomorrow or whatever. All right, let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, she asked me if I do, if I do screens. And I said, yes, I do know how to do them. But it all depends on how busy I am. And right now I'm somewhat busy and it's only one screen. I'll do it. It's just this kit doesn't have the little pull tabs and both of them are broken, so. Doing a live tonight? We'll see, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw my short or not, but my grandma is in the ICU in Tucson. She had a stroke yesterday or this morning. So pray for her. And she's on a ventilator right now because she had some procedure done where they went up some arteries and unblocked some stuff. There was some blockage somewhere. So she's in intensive care unit right now in Tucson. So I hear you, never mind. Never mind. What type of mind? Like, I mind, or he doesn't mind, or... All right, get that one up close. Try to get as close as we can so we don't have to do as much cutting. Let's see here. And you don't want it to twist on you? Otherwise, it's kind of a pain. All right, we'll overlap a little more than that so I have room to cut some off if there's any. If they can twist on me while I'm putting the tubing in. There's our little tool. I've worn out one of these plastic ones before with a blue handle. My better one is a wood handle with metal wheels. Works better. Works way better. Okay, it's still decently sharp, this, but I don't know about the tip. We'll find out. I mean, it cuts it, but it's not very sharp. It's not very sharp, mate. All right, let's pull this up. see how well this works because I'm on carpet, so it might not tribute the push right. We'll find out. I have to get on the back porch, we'll see. I'm afraid it's gonna get wrinkles in it because it's the way it's, yeah, this ain't gonna work. I gotta do it outside. I was hoping to do it in here in the shade. Hey, thank you for that, SB. Appreciate you. Thanks for the high five. W's in chat for Mr. SBE 0001 instead of 007. He's 0001. He's higher up. He's number one in the 000 segment. All right, we'll have to put this outside. Or, no, I can do it on the tile maybe. The tile in the bathroom. There we go. Oh, thank you. Now you sent some tulips. Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll do it. This will work. I'll do it in the bathroom here. Like this. I'll do it in the bathroom here. All right, let's set you guys up. Guys and gals. All right, where's my little wrench thingy? I already set it down here. It's in my top pocket. All right, get you guys up a little higher so you can see what's happening. Possibly. If it doesn't tip over right there. There we go. I'm leaning up against this garden tub here. It does have a little bow out. That should tighten up once I put some of this in. All right. Okie dokie. Let's get this straight. Or straighter at least. Alright, we'll try the top first actually. Hopefully that'll look better. Oh dear. These I can skin that in my hand pretty good. These ones are light. These plastic ones. I need my metal one. I might have the metal one in there actually. Find out, I guess, if this one breaks. I've done it without this before. Without a roller. I used like different screwdrivers and stuff. I rescreened one the other day at a sliding glass door on a customer's house. Alrighty. Let's see what we use that. Hardly big enough in here to maneuver this. Alright, straighten that out. Try to make it off of a straight edge there, which I can go off of my tile line. So in this way it's pretty cool. Make sure the gap on the screen is about the same from here to here. That way when I stick this in, hopefully work okay. Look, and it's moving on me. Do that, sunshine. 454. Yeah, these ones are plasticky. These little wheelie rollers on this one. Pretty cheap. I like my metal one that I have. I've broken a couple of these, I think. At least one. Because it's plastic with little metal wheelies or little metal rivets and it just breaks. What's up, Zero? How you doing, buddy? Putting a new screen on a frame for a screen. Just it keeps moving on me for some reason. There we go. And if it doesn't, if it's not tight, you just take it all out before you cut it to size. Just readjust it. That's the cool thing about it. Let's get a blade. I mean, you can cut your ropes to size. The little rope thingy. There we go. Sometimes you need to use a little screwdriver to tuck the corner in. Alright. Whatever I end up doing will be better than what was in there. The last guy redid it. More likely, anyways. Last screen I did was a few months back. That's a sliding glass door. Actually, I might have been on live on that one too. Sliding glass are harder because you can't really, if you go too tight, it'll crinkle it up funny. They said bedroom number 2 needed a screen. This is the master bedroom. So maybe there's another one. Unfortunately, I probably won't have enough for that then. Screen probably, but not rope. I can reuse some of the old stuff. Because it's in decent shape because someone else redid it not too long ago. And it's too loose, guys. It's too loose. It's too tight in here to do it. That's the problem. You go in a spot where it's bigger on tile. All right. Freeze warning tonight, 20 degrees. What? That's in Montana, right? No way. How does he do it? What? No way. Alright, let's pull on this again. Get this pulled tight-ish. Alright, we can get tighter this time. Still pushing around. There's a crack in the grout right there. It's not holding together for holding still very well. Gotta lightly pull on it when you're doing it, but not too much. Wasn't able to pull it because I was kind of restricted. That's still too loose. Doesn't make any sense why it's doing that. Should be tighter than that. Let me try something first. I mean, it will tighten up once I put it on this side of it. This little short section here too. Let's give it a try. This. Let's try it this way first. It lightly pulls it about 1/8 inch. Sixteenth and eighth, whatever how deep the hole, the groove is that you're sliding the roping in. Alright. Yeah, that should work, I think. Tuck that in the corner. There we go. Boys and girls. Alright. See how well this works? Lightly pull on it. Don't want to do too much, otherwise it's going to do something really wonky. Which it's trying to do already. There we go. Want to wrinkle it up, doubled up in there. Yeah, if you put it too tight, it'll draw them in. You don't really want to do that. The longer the screen, the more it wants to do that. Well, let's get that off. Little tail. pushed in there well. If I put it any tighter, I have a problem. It's barely pulling it in. That should work. Now, hopefully this thing's sharp enough where I can cut the screen and cut it right inside of where you stuck it in, which can be hard. It seems loose, but it is a little bit tweaked. If I put it any tighter, it'll mess it up even more, I think. So, leave it at that. And I might be able to tighten a little bit by pushing down on this. Put in the groove a little bit deeper. There we go. And this one. Yeah, it's pulling on a little bit. I can see that it is. Can't do it too much, otherwise it's not going to work right. Screws doesn't pull on that much. Got a little bit of a gap in there. Hopefully that'll work and it's not too much. What's the gap we have once this is sitting flat? Oh, that's way too much though. See, that's the thing. It's loose-ish somewhat, but if I put it any looser, it won't work. Let's pull this one back out. Pull that out a little bit. All right. Feed it back in gently. So we're not pointing too far like it was. Make sure it's not pointing the same exact spot. No, it's not, which is nice. Otherwise, it's too tight again. Ace Hardware doesn't charge that much to do this. It's just they take forever to do it. There we go. See if that's better. Yep, that's better. Not quite so tight. Probably why they're booked, because they don't charge enough. They don't charge that much. They probably have a table they set it on, it holds everything in place. They can get it done in minutes, you think. Sometimes when you're doing this, you got to watch that you don't slant your blade too much and cut into your screen that you just literally just tightened up. I've done it once before, had to reposition it. Alrighty. She said it was bedroom number 2, I thought, not the master. But the master sure needed replaced, it was broken. Be one of those things, hey, I saw the master was broken, so I fixed it. Oh, I find out it's actually the other bedroom. Well, you did more work than was on the work order, we can't do that. Since you didn't approve it, that's on you. That's about what she was about to say to me earlier. So what we got? Yep, I hate doing screens, especially with the metal stuff. This is not the aluminum, this is just nylon. What's that, weights? Yeah, that's nylon. I'm trying to think if I've done the metal, rescreened with any metal recently. I've used something similar, but it wasn't for rescreening. It was for like plugging up little holes and stuff. from like mice and whatnot. Gotta stick this thing in there now. It's missing one of the little things to hold it in, the screen. Usually have two of those little screen things. All right. Original screens, I made them a little short. Didn't make them quite the right height. A little bit short. All right. Supposedly bedroom number 2 faces the street. That's the one that needs done. But yet that one needed done too. It was all hanging. I don't know, let's see. If so, we don't have enough screen then. Plus, I don't know, she never specifies what window's what. To know what's window, yeah, this one's open too, just like the master. Which one is window, door, bedroom 2, bedroom 3. So it must be that one, and it looks like it's been repaired before. So I'll have to, I was supposed to pick up some super glue as well, because one of the little pieces for this broke. Same within the other room. So if I don't know where that little piece went, there it is. The little piece that holds these vertical blinds on. Up in there. It's supposed to be like that. This gets them, you gotta open them up and they go boing. Yeah, they break. So that ain't nice. All right, so that's the screen that's bad. I'll have to go out front to get that out. Pot it probably. Because I don't want to damage it. And the screen's already fallen off. I don't know if it's actually fallen off. I think it's more like it wasn't put on properly. Yeah. I might be able to fix that without even taking it out. Let me get that roller out here. I think I can fix that without taking it out. Possibly. What it is someone, I think, reached in to take the screen off. Either that or the little roping just didn't hold. That's what it looks like. The little roping didn't hold. Watch, I'll show you guys. So it's not that it's torn, the screen. It's just the roping came out. I'm pretty sure I can tuck that back in. We'll be right as rain, as they say. So you do the bottom one first and pull it towards that corner. There we go. And then tuck this one in. Got it the wrong way. Go down with it. Okay, it's getting stuck. I think some of it is that little tab. It makes it so that it doesn't get it as tight. Let me move that tab up. I might just remove that little tab because it's getting in the way. It gets in the way, my friends. Look at that. Now I just need to cut it because it's got a little tail on it since it pulled it in. Make sure the rest of it's tight. That other one, I was going to do that too, but the actual screen frayed enough that it wouldn't tuck in anymore. All right, now we just got to cut the little tail off of that. Check our Bondo too, how that's hardening on that patch. It's not like I can fill it in fully because I think I would use that whole tub up. All right, here's our little razor knife blade. Excuse me. I'm a little tight. Asthma's kicking in. I bet you it's that smell of that new carpet in the house there. It's probably what it is. All right, so here's what it ended up being. It stretched them a little tighter, so now I got tails on it. When you cut those off, cut the little tails off. push that back in, cut this little tail off, make sure it's pushed in tight. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Actually, he was my grandpa. I had a Bob, Robert, Grandpa Robert. All right, that one's good. Right, yep. All right. There's some the other day that I was messing with for a shed, and it was a mess. When I was trying to take the screens out, they made them way too tight. What's up, Mr. Rich? They made them way too tight so that the little corners that hold the stuff together actually broke. Especially because they were in the sun, so they got brittle. How you doing, Rich? I messed up. Uh-oh. We all have those moments. Oh, I messed up, mate. All right, let's pick up our trash here. The little bits of Bondo we had in our hand. Alrighty. Tuck the trash in the saran wrap. Static clean pretty much. We'll keep this because we got some extra. The old one we'll toss. Let's see, toss that. Little piece of trash sitting in here. Alrighty. What we got? Answered a video call while I was in the shower. Yeah, allegedly. Because why would your phone be in there? That's definitely pulling our legs. April Fools! Right? I need to close this window too. That way you guys don't come back over here and open it up. And I need to lock it, which I don't know if it was locked before. I know the screen, not the screen, the blinds. I don't think the blinds were closed, so we'll close those. Close the blinds. There we go. At least the main big one. Yeah, but you wouldn't be in the shower with your phone. Unless you wanted to ruin your phone for some reason. A chair thing next to it. What's that? Alrighty, let's see here. I don't know if I have a bag. I think I have a bag. Let's see, is the bag out here or did I leave that in the van? Oh no, I didn't get a bag. She asked me if I wanted a bag. I said, no, I don't need a bag. Doing OnlyFans, huh? Uh-oh. Too young for that, bro. Plus, it's not a very good thing to do anyways. No matter how old you are. All right. Door open. Let's see if I got a bag I can put trash in. I think this one already is one of those. Yep. This one already is one of those. Bring it in there and get the rest of the trash. Yeah? Did the wind get it? Oh, no worries. Someone lost an exhaust thing, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a good place for it.
Yeah.
Sit out there because they can pick it up in the morning.
Wind probably blew it over, huh? Where you want it?
Right there. Just let it
On the road or on the sidewalk? All right. Perfect. Probably could. Not sure how happy he'll be.
Well, they'll rock it back. I do that.
Hopefully that helps. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hope y'all
Have a good day. I'm actually doing repairs.
You do repairs?
Yeah, I'm one of the property manager that takes care of this property. I'm her repair guy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I was in here a couple months ago doing repairs, and then she wanted a couple more done before people move in, so.
Well, that's great.
Yep. Oh, gotcha. Don't know about that. Have a good day. I like older people. Most of them are pretty nice. She wanted me to help lift up her roll around waste management key, and the wind blew it over. What's up, Raymond? Not realizing it was a video call. Well, if you had it up by your face, you right away you'd know it was a video call. At least I do. Depending what platform it was, like say Instagram or Facebook, you have to select the cameras to be turned on after that. It'll turn on without the cameras on. I'm not sure if they should pay me. I should pay. Just call it even. Even Steven. All right, let's see about my, what do you call it here? My Bondo. See how the Bondo's coming out. The stuff that fell in the concrete is pretty hard. If I can get that off, I'll have to use a scraping brush for that. Oh, here we go, we'll use this. Oh yeah, that came off. Let's see. See, some of it dripped here on the concrete. There we go. That stuff's hard. Is it actually hard enough to sand yet? Possibly. Doing a little bit of patchwork up there. Started drying on me a little bit right there. I need to sand it and put another coat. Let's see if I can chunk this out though into a bag or something. Parking lot was crazy in school today. What happened? By the way, if you guys are wondering why school he's talking about, he is old enough to be in this chat. How's Raymond doing? This is some Bondo here. Let's crack it off here and put it in the trash can. Just need a flat blade to chunk it out. 3 trucks tend to each other doing a burnout. Oh yeah? Ooh, oh yeah, there we go. Now we're getting it better. Let's see here. There we go. Stuff smells kind of unique because it's Bondo. Alrighty. We have to use the blower on this anyways, those little bits that fell out when I'm cleaning it out. Use a blower on the... Oh my, the bag broke already. That's cheap. All of it got mixed, it looks like, with the hardener. There's a little bit in the corners. Alright, get that up. Smell like rubber for 10 minutes. That's all? 3 trucks, only 10 minutes? Is that all? Really? Alright. My Bondo little buggy took off. I kicked it over. Alright, I need to get a sander. Let's see if I can sand that. It should be hard now. Yeah, it's been windy here too. We had like 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts yesterday. And right now it's maybe 20. But when I was Saturday, I was up in the mountains rappelling. It was like 60, 20, probably 40 and 50 mile an hour gusts. The place is called Windy Point, so it makes sense. Well, you know what? My battery operated sander, I think, is not here. Oh no, there it is, there it is. I was afraid I didn't bring it in. There it is. I thought maybe it was at the other job. On an island. I forgot about that. Washington. I haven't been to Washington ever. Close. I was on the border of Washington and Oregon at the Oregon Science Museum, OMSI. I don't know if they still have that submarine there in the river, but they used to. It was pretty cool. We took a tour on it. We went down in it. All right, let's check out our stuff up here. Oops, wrong way. Let's check this out. Check it out. That off. Hey, I made it. 10 points for Gryffindor. See if I can get this chunk off. It's a little big. I almost need something to mix it on that's a bigger area because that cup's so small. What do we got? Hello, truck. What brand is your microwave? I have no idea. My microwave at my house was given to me. I needed one. I do not know what brand it is. And is your fridge still running? If it is, you might want to catch it. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, I got a drywall trowel bucket thing. It might end up sticking into this because it is roughish, but it might work. All right. Let's get our stuff together here. This stuff was $17 and something for this keg. $17. Put some hardener in it. I found out you usually run out of hardener way before you do that whole keg. It's better to have too much hardener than not enough, usually. Alright, let's mix this up. Never use blue hardener though. I always use red, like a burgundy rust red color. All right, let's try this. Spread very well. Starting to get hard on me now. Getting drips down there, but not a lot we can do about that. Alright, let's wipe this into the trash here, the extra. Into the screen. Smells like a body shop. Auto repair. Alright. Let that dry. My fingers? They got Bondo on them. What time is it here? We are at 3:14. What is your favorite peeps? You talk about those little peeps? As in they use those little fluffy things that are like marshmallows? Those peeps? I don't really like those. Favorite color is blue. Pizza, a pepperoni and cheese, honestly. 3 meat's good too. Kenny who? Listen to Christmas music. Wow, you're going crazy with your comments. Answered about half of them. Yeah, we had a pigeon make a hole up there, or a nest still, even though it's got those little things. I mean, I'm doing the best I can with patching this. It's going to be weak no matter what. What we gotta do and can do. The Bondo lid on. I used about 3/4 of it. Yeah, I don't like those sugar mushy, marshmallowy peeps. I don't like them. Too sweet for one. I don't really like marshmallows. They're okay, like on s'mores. Excuse me. That's about it. We almost used this whole can. I knew we would. They're like maybe an inch left in the bottom. Picking up this stuff here. I could go ahead and give her the bill for this because all I need to get is Wednesday, or is it tomorrow? The pieces for the job, for this job, will come in. It's either Wednesday or tomorrow for the replacement parts for the blinds. And I can just come over here on the way home and put them in. It'll take like 10 minutes, less than that. Though 2 of them are broke, so it'd be nice if I had super glue, but I don't have super glue in here. I don't have super glue in here, mate. I did look at it yesterday, super glue. Doesn't mean I got it, because I didn't. Yeah, I didn't realize there's a lot of peeps. There was a show one time I was watching that they were trying each flavor they came out with ever that they could find. And it's like 20 different flavors of those little peeps. Never heard of them before. Appreciate y'all coming to the channel, by the way. We're doing some handyman repairs at this rental I'm taking care of. But we, during the day, we do lives of my handyman work, and during the night, we usually do talk about the Bible. We talk about shooting. We talk about hunting, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, stuff like that. So if you like this stuff, please consider subscribing. It's free. And we got a giveaway coming up too, so. Horrible repair. Not a very good drywall repair there. Has a few spots that'd be nice to get repaired, but wasn't on the work order, so we're gonna leave it. Another one did say something about some holes and stuff, but it was fine, so it didn't really have any. It's got double and triple grooves. What in the world? Why do they do that? That is weird. So instead of getting the new seal that pushes in that groove, they just got one that mounts on the side. Looks like they had a dog because there's scratch marks. Pretty tall dog. They were tearing the seal up. But yeah, the scratch marks go way up here. That's like 3.5 feet up. Because doorknobs are about 43, 42 inches for the deadbolt. That's the knob. The knobs are about 36 inches. Used to have a screen on it. And there's where the little shock absorber thing you tied into it. It still has the double seal on this side. That's weird. If you want a new one, just take it out and put a new one in. The top has the original 2 still, but not this side. Except the very bottom has a little piece of something from it. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that Bondo to dry so I can chip off the extra and then paint it. And I did find some brown paint in the garage the other day when I was in here. I stuck it on a shelf in the laundry room. So hopefully it's got something in it. Feels like it, but I don't know if it's dried out. No, it sounds liquidy. Mix it up a little bit in here. There we go. It's got the color code, isn't messed up, so that helps. It's called Library Leather. Like a library where you get books from. Library Leather. Home Decorators. Is that the company that they got the paint from? It is excellent something. Stain blocking paint and primer, Bare Premium Plus Ultra. Is it exterior? I mean, I figure it is, but it's only brown is out. What is it right up on top here, where they got paint all over it? I think I see EXTE, so yeah, it probably says exterior. Yeah, I can barely see it. Exterior flat.
Like a flat tire, mate. That's not good. Flat tires are never good, mate.
Handle's loose on the refrigerator and the freezer. The refrigerator's really loose. Should never mention anything about those, so I'm not gonna do it. She's kind of getting on my case for fixing stuff without approval, which is fine. It makes sense. Do I like methylene? I don't even know what methylene is. All right, scrape up some of this stuff on the... Make it loose so I can at least just pick up the big